Okay.
I learned if I put my little icon over you, I could actually mute you if I wanted to. I have such control.
Really?
Yeah, I could hide you from the broadcast. I could present to everyone. I'm not quite sure what that
Wow.
means. Profile, eject. I could eject you, and I can mute you.
I never knew that. That's what
I
that
didn't
is.
either. I was just kind of messing with it because your picture disappeared, and I went, "There's a little arrow there. I wonder what happens if I push it." And I found it.
That's so mean.
Only if I use
Oh,
it.
yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm sure that you have that
Okay.
power as well.
It says that I can ignore or mute you.
Well, you might want to ignore, especially if I'm peeing in my hat again. But anyway, um, what I was telling you is, anyway, did he send back to you, respond to you with a comment on our proposal?
Yes, he talked about that we needed a parameter.
Yeah,
Did
so
he say
I'm
that
not
to you?
quite he did. So we must have gotten the same. So
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what that means. What do we mean by a parameter? Do we want?
Well, here, I have it pulled up. So he said, Lisa and Brianna, I really like your proposal. I'm curious to see what the results are, and in fact, I'm happy to be a participant in your survey. The only issue I have with the proposal is that when performing a hypothesis test, we need to use a parameter, population proportion or proportion. Wait, population proportion or population mean, etc. In your case, I think you'll be using mean, right? Discuss this amongst yourselves and let me know what you decide. I'll happily change your score to full credit once you've decided to make the change.
So what in the world does he mean about a mean? I mean,
It kind of just sounds like we need to say like what we're looking at, like we're looking like because he said like the population mean. If that's, I don't know. That's kind of what I think I understood.
I'm feeling brain dead on it. So, but then again, that's kind of a normal thing lately. So, I suppose it would actually help if I pulled up what it was I submitted, because I don't even remember what it was I submitted. Oh, that's bad. Let's see. It was somewhere last week, right?
Yeah.
Where was that? Last week that we did that? If I tried notes from Brother Balls, I might find it there, huh? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, you know where it is? It is under group project, right? Should be there, right? Under design this study. And if I open, oh, I hit details, right? And our submission history. No, student document. Oh, come on. Just open, would you? All right. Blah, blah, blah. I can't believe they'd want to count all the chips in a bag of Chips Ahoy. You gotta be kidding. Okay, how many devices does the average person use to access social media? Um, our population is people who use social media. Uh, so does he mean that instead of how many devices does the average person use to access social media, we should say let's see, our Nolan alternative though is, I understand what he's saying. I think.
Yeah.
We have to have something to, but what mean? I mean, instead of how many devices does the average person use to access social media, do we want to put where would we get a mean?
Yeah, see, I'm not like I feel like you, like I understand what he's saying.
I'm not quite sure
I'm
where
not sure how to like apply it.
how do we get a mean? So how many devices does the average? I suppose I'm gonna have to actually go back and research from the beginning of where we get means. Where we would get mean. Because I mean I can see where we would I can see once we do the study and we get our information where we would get a mean, but I don't know where we would get a mean to start with. If that's what he's asking us to do, is to have a mean to start with.
So, or do we need to say that? I'm just thinking. So stating that we either think that maybe the average device usage is more than 2, or does that make sense?
Yeah,
Or the
but
average person
I'm
uses.
thinking we have that in our null and alternative hypothesis, which is the null is one device is used to access social media. I mean, that would have to be the null because they wouldn't be on social media without one device, correct? And he didn't have a problem with our null and alternative hypothesis.
He just wants a parameter.
He just wants a parameter. I mean, personally, I thought our parameter was people who use social media. Or is that's our population?
Yeah, I think that's more population.
Okay, that's population. So parameter, I'm not quite sure what he means by parameter. I mean, our parameter is who we're questioning, right? No? I
think. I don't know.
I don't know either. So, okay, I'm glad that we're both.
Need education on it.
Okay, how about you? We come back to this Thursday. Does that sound like a plan?
Oh, actually, about that. Now that Thursday's my grandma's birthday, and we're having a dinner. Could we do Friday? Or do you have stuff going on?
I'm trying to think. Friday is the 11th, and I think I'm good for Friday. I think Friday would be good. I just couldn't do Wednesday. So Friday should be fine.
All right.
Friday, same
So
bat
we'll do
channel.
Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I shall get rid of this. No, I don't want to look at this anymore. This is depressing. Alrighty then. Do we want to get to what we're actually supposed to be doing then?
Yeah. Let's do that.
What a concept. Alrighty. So, I did part 1 right before we got on air. I have not done part 2 yet. It says we're supposed to do it together.
You know, that's where I got part 1 done, and I haven't touched part 2.
Okay. All right. Well, that's.
So we'll do it together.
Sounds like a plan. Okay. So, where in the world am I supposed to be now? Get back up here. How am I? Okay. Oh, I think that's what I needed to close. All right, that makes more sense. Sorry, I'm having trouble getting to where I'm supposed to be getting.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, I will put you back on air for the moment. Okay, I was playing around in the Excel file. So I started to put in, I'm glad that we get to use the Excel file again for doubles.
Yeah.
So did you get over to that?
I don't have that one open.
Okay, I do. Okay, do you want me to see about sharing this screen? If I can figure out how to do that again. I forgot. I might have forgotten how to do that.
You probably don't need to because I'm going to be looking at my thing anyways.
Okay, there, can you see it?
Oh, yes. Oh.
Voila. We are. And 27 and 244. So under check requirements, they're satisfied. So it is. I can't spell, but who cares? It's my paper. Okay, state the null and alternative hypothesis. So if I recall in these, the null is always that p hat 1 equals p hat 2, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so
That's what I understood.
and our alternative could be any of three choices. So da, da, da. Since I put that up there, I can't see anything else. Okay, let's see if I minimize that. Okay, did it go away on you now?
Yeah, it's okay. I have mine pulled up
Okay. All right.
now, so I can use mine. That might be easier for both of us.
Okay. And nope, that isn't what I want. What do I want? Maybe I do. I don't know. I'm getting so confused. Okay, there is a recent survey taken on whether consumers are label users who pay attention to label details when buying clothes. Are men and women equally likely to be label users? Determine if the proportion of men who use labels are different than the proportion of women who use labels with a level of significance. Okay, we just want to know. So we just want to know if it's the same or not. So it can be, our alternative then can be p hat is not equal to. Because it doesn't say whether we want to know whether it's more or less, just that it's different, right? Did I read that correctly? Are men and women equally likely to be label users? So our hypothesis test can go either way.
Yeah.
Okay.
The two-tailed. Okay.
All right. So compute the test statistic, which would be the z. So that's already over here. Oh, wait a minute. To get that, don't we want to put type of test? So we want to get into there, type of test, which is a not equal to. Okay. All right. So our z score is going to be.
Put for your X and your N, because there's women and men in this.
I used I used women as X1, or as X1 and N1, and men as X2 and N2. Are you on the two proportion one?
Did you?
If you go to the bottom, there's a tab for two proportion.
Oh, there's another tab. Oh,
yeah.
Look at that. Okay, I got it. I was really confused. It's like, X1. What? Okay, got it.
Good. Alrighty.
Okay.
Okay, and then.
And so for z-score, just like checking to make sure I have this right, it's 3.309.
That's what I got.
Okay. P-value is 0.001.
I'm sorry. That's what I got for the p-value. But isn't that weird? When I put it in the normal probability applet, the area I got was 9.3630 e to the 4.
Weird.
I don't get that one. I don't care. I'm going to go with what the other said. Whatever. I put it in. I didn't like it. What did I make? Decision did I make about the null hypothesis? We shall reject the null. Right? Okay. Construct a 95% confidence level, which we already have, right? Which is 0.045 to 0.16. Interpret the confidence interval you constructed. What do you mean interpret it? Oh. Okay, you know what? On that one where we're supposed to put it in the applet on the cheat sheet, their area is what I got on the applet, so I wasn't wrong. That's always nice to know. Checking the cheat sheet, we're good.
Okay, there's a couple weird things happening with the.
Okay. What weird stuff do you have going on?
I like lost you a couple times.
Oh, you mean as far as talking?
No,
and
I
stuff?
just like the Google was being weird. I like timed out and I was like gone.
Oh, that's odd. I don't know why you're going places. Okay, I think you're gone again. Yeah, your picture's gone. Oh, there you are. You're back. Hello.
So that happened to me. Like you disappeared completely, and I didn't have any. It said that my internet connection was bad.
Yeah, I'm saying it better be your internet connection because it better not be mine with what I'm paying for it. I will not be happy
Seriously.
if my
Oh
internet
gosh.
connection's bad. We've gone through like 3 routers in the last month. So we're supposed to like have this Behemoth router out there that's supposed to be the fastest thing. Not that it's all that, but you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, did you have any questions on what we
All right. So you were saying
that you faded out? Oh, great.
the shading in the applet.
I was saying when I did the shading in the applet, when I looked on the answer sheet, it matched what I got in the applet.
Okay.
So basically that we did it right.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, and I just had that we reject the null.
Yes.
And then our stating our conclusions in layman's terms was.
Yeah. And then the 95% confidence
just basically
interval.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, which is on there already, so we're good with that. Okay, so
Which did you get the 0.045 and 0.166?
I did. Yes.
Okay.
And on the
Good.
cheat sheet, that's what it says it should be.
Awesome.
Okay. What in the world here?
And then number 6, it says to interpret the confidence.
Yeah,
What was
that's
that?
That's that we're 95% confidence that the difference between men being label shoppers and women is, between 0.045 and 166 and 0.166.
Okay.
Okay, so all right. So we ready to do our group meeting test? Oh, that was the other thing.
I think so.
The TA wants to join us on Thursday, which I guess I will have to tell her she can't join us on Thursday. Okay. Because I was getting emails saying that she hadn't joined our group yet. So I said, well, this is when we meet. And she's like, I can come on Thursday. Here's my Gmail address. So, but what I'll do is I will email her and tell her that we couldn't meet Thursday and we're going to meet Friday. And so if she wants to hang with us Friday or whatever, she better enjoy our sarcasm. If not, if not, we can ignore her. Or we could mute her. Yeah. Hey, we have power. We're good. Sorry, Megan, if you listen to this.
Oh gosh.
Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Okay. All right, I'm on to our test. Are you on there?
Okay. Yeah, I just pulled it up.
Okay. I'm hoping that they don't want us to go into the SPSS because I don't want to.
Me neither.
Actually, I'm looking to see if we were supposed to be on it for any of it.
I don't think so. I don't see any, at least from the little skim that I did.
Okay. So, for questions 3 through 8, we will review the PTC tasting study. I'm glad I wasn't in that because I said it tastes bitter. Data. Out of 70 females in the sample, 52 can taste the PTC? Oh, God, I've got to stop this. My mind's going. I'm coming up with things of what PTC can stand for. Okay, out of 59 males in the sample, 42 can taste PTC. Let P1 in the proportion of females in the population who can taste PTC. Okay, so P1 is going to be the females, P2 is the males. All right. The research question for this study is given here. Is the proportion of females who can taste different from the proportion of males who can taste it? Find P hat 1. Okay, so P1, P hat 1. All right, we can do this, right?
Yeah.
70 and P hat, let's see, where are you? I know I just read this, right? So it's 52 out of 70, and then
And then 42 out of 59.
okay, 42 out of 59. Yeah, I kept trying to reskim it. I'm going, where'd it go? Where'd it go? All right, Lisa, find your brain. No, I don't want to anymore.
And then it just wants to know what's different, so it's still going to be the type of test that we had the not equal to, right?
I haven't gotten that far.
Oh,
I'm still
sorry.
finding P. I'm still finding P hats. Okay, if I'm rounding to 3, if I remember. Okay, your first P hat, did you get 0.743?
Yes.
I have to use the calculator I don't like because I think I took the other one downstairs and neglected to bring it back. Okay. Is it different? Yeah, okay, so just if it's different and it's going to be a two-tailed, so our, which set, okay, is going to be, yeah, our P hats must be equal, and we want them not to be equal, so.
The second one?
Or second one, yeah. Our P's need to wear hats. They need to be polite when they do this. Appropriate. They're like the 1950s. They have to have their hats and gloves on when they go. Okay.
Number 6. Create a 95 confidence interval.
Well,
I have
I'm going to go plug.
negative 0.123.
Oh, look at you. You're like all together. Did you plug in or did you not?
I had everything plugged in to the Excel.
Man, you went fast, girl. Okay, so now what was the question?
The 95 confidence interval.
Okay, so I'm getting negative 0.123 and positive and 0.185. Is that what you got?
Yeah, that's what I have.
Okay, now I gotta find where in the world was I on the test. Okay. Negative 123 and 185. Okay. All right. With yeah, alpha, that's what that thing is. The funky looking A. What decision do I make? Seriously, now I gotta go back and see what my giant P is. And my P value is 0.6.
I've still got it up. I've got a okay.
You have a split screen?
Have both of them up, so
Oh, aren't you nice?
0.693.
Okay, well then we would fail to reject, correct, Amanda?
Yeah, that's going to be the third one, right?
Yes.
You're getting tricky.
Yes, I saw that.
putting those.
Good thing I had on the good glasses so I could tell the difference between the O and the A.
Yeah.
Man, if I had on the others, I might
Okay.
be in trouble.
Seriously, goodness. Which of the following statements best describes the outcome of this study? There is sufficient evidence to suggest that the true population of females who can taste PTC is greater than the true population of males who can taste PTC.
No.
There is insufficient evidence to suggest that the two proportions of females who can taste PTC is different from the true proportion of who can taste PTC. I'm getting real sick of reading these.
Okay, let's just go with number 2 and we will be done.
Okay.
So you don't have to do that. Because we were just
Good.
going that it was different, so we don't need the
Yeah.
alternatives.
Okay.
Okay, for questions 9 through 17, we'll review the mortality rates and day of admission heart attacks study with different data. Out of, oh my goodness, that's a lot of people. 118,519 people who had a heart attack during a weekday. Wow, 16,713 had died. Out of those on the weekend, well, that's a lot less people on the weekend that had a heart attack, isn't it?
Okay.
Okay. So I guess first thing I need to write that down to make sure. Okay, I would kind of wish I had a split screen.
Yeah. I can read it to you if you'd like. That helps.
That's all right. I got to figure out how to work it for the test, right? Can you believe we have another
Yeah,
test coming up
sure.
next week already?
Ugh.
I'm like, are you serious?
Cruel.
But we are down to like almost like 5 weeks left.
You know what's crazy? I realized is it like Sunday that we have like a month left?
Yeah, it's kind of nuts.
That's crazy.
Okay, 1, 6. It's kind of like, yeehaw, too. I'll be done with any math.
I know, I'm.
Yay. I don't know. Do you still have more math?
After this class?
Yeah.
No,
After
I'm
this-
done after this. Thank goodness.
I know. Hallelujah, huh?
At least for a while. If I
Until
decide
you
to
go
get
for
my
that
master's, then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, my joy is
And then
that
it's gonna
I'm
be.
too old to work on the master's. I don't care. I'm like, I'm not going there. So it's not a problem. Okay, so let P1 be the proportion. P2 on the weekend. So I already did that. Blah, blah, blah. Conditions for conducting a hypothesis test.
For a second, I thought I put them. I was like, no. But it's okay. I got
it. Okay, so are you still there?
I am.
Okay. All right. It went too quiet for a minute. I'm like, oh no, did we freak out again? Okay. Which set of hypotheses is appropriate for addressing the research question?
Oh, wait. What did we decide on 9? If the conditions are satisfied.
Oh, yeah. They're satisfied.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. With with 118,000 people. And one of my, I think we're good. But even if that wasn't it, I think it's over 10.
Got plenty.
Yeah. Okay. The research questions are: is the proportion of patients who have a heart attack and are admitted to the hospital on a weekday who die less than the proportion of patients who have a heart attack and are admitted to the hospital on the weekend who die? So we want to know if the it's equal. We want to know if P1 is less than P2. So that would be the first one, yay?
I think so.
Right, on a weekday who die are less than, yeah. They're less than. So yeah, that would be our first one. Okay. Find p-hats, which seriously?
I have 0.1.
Should I do it or should I take yours?
You can look.
I was thinking, okay, Lisa, that was like really smart. I plugged them in. You know what?
Hold
Does it
on.
have p-hats on there? It has
Yeah.
p-hats on there. Well, look at that. Would you just look at that? Okay.
Very convenient.
You would think that I would have paid more attention to that. All right. Okay, let's go back to ping in our hat, and there we go. Okay, first one, 0.141, and second one is 0.145. Our p-hats are off.
I got both of those.
Okay, find the z-score. Negative 2.020. No, it won't let me do that. Okay. Okay. Okay, given the z-score, which should you shade, to the left or to the right?
Wouldn't it be to the left because it's the less than?
Yep. And
Hey.
our P is 0.043.
Wait, what?
0.043.
For your p-value? What
yeah,
did you get?
p-value. 0.043.
I have 0.00, not 0.00.
Oh, you know what?
0.022.
That would be because I didn't change. See how smart you are?
It happens occasionally.
All right, Lisa. Okay, we wanted. Oh, okay, 0.022. Makes more sense, doesn't it?
Huh.
Thought I was audibling. Okay. Okay, so what is the decision for this test? Is
We're going to reject the null.
Yes, we are. And which of the following best summarize the conclusion of this test? It just seems so morbid. Okay.
So the first one I just kind of skimmed.
Okay. Well, we know that it's sufficient, so the other one,
Well, that one talks about how that
it's the
they're the
first.
same as.
Yeah,
And
so
that
it's
one's
the
less
first.
than.
All right. So I'm submitting, and how did we get one wrong? Oh, well, I guess they weren't supposed to be wearing their hats. It was just supposed to be P1 equals P2, and P1 is not equal to P2. They were not supposed to be wearing their hats in question 5.
I was wondering about that.
Well, don't let me just go on. Question me, please. Jeez. Okay, so now we know that they do not need to be polite. They are Americans. They go out
like
without
the second one. Well, because we did the other one and it didn't have the p-hat thing, and
Oh, see how observant you were, and I was not.
I should have said something. I am sorry.
No, that's fine.
I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but
correct yours before you hit submit.
all right. So Friday.
Yeah.
And then.
And I'll tell Megan.
Okay.
We'll let Megan know, and then we'll research the parameter issue.
Okay.
If I come up with something, I'll text you. Or if you come up with something before we meet on Friday.
I could email him and ask for like more clarification.
That would be awesome.
Okay. I'll do that. In fact, I'll do that right now.
What parameter mean does he want? And we will be glad to fix it, because I'd love to have full credit. But I do like that we have an A minus. True. And I'm like going, wow, first one out the gate, we got an A minus. He only questioned that one thing. I'm thinking, that was good. Thank you for 11:30 at night inspiration.
I'm really grateful for it, because I had no clue what to do. So
I like the fact that he's even interested in what we suggested. So that's kind of fun.
It's so different, though. That helps.
Well, I don't know what anybody else is doing, so I don't know how different it is.
I think it must be. It was very different from the options given. Well, I felt like.
When I saw their options, I'm like going, really? I'm not going to sit there on the grass and see how many people walk on the grass behind somebody. Or, that was like, seriously? Do you know how many times you'd have to do that? And that's not something I could do. I could see if you guys, if both of us were at BYU Idaho, but since I'm not physically there, I just don't see that as being really very easy to do. But that's okay. It's all good. And I'm not counting chips in a cookie, because I'm just going to eat the cookie, so forget that. But, all right. I think we're good until Friday.
Yeah.
And I'll get us posted on the group collaboration here, and since I started this baby. And do you want to start Friday, or do you want me to?
I can try. Hopefully my internet will be better then.
Okay. Well, if it's not, then we'll just switch around. It's not a big deal either way, honestly. So it doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
Well, good. Cool beans. I will talk to you on Friday then.
All right.
And I suppose I should actually go back on here and stop our